To remove the lid, pull up on the latch and slide the lid from front to back, lifting up. The controller will be located under the secondary cage. We'll have to remove the primary riser and the cage along with the 3 drives. The drives will have to be removed in certain order so that we know which order they were in, otherwise we will break the array that is set on them. Ensure that the drives are kept in the correct order. First, we will have to remove the single screw that is holding the cage to the primary riser. We'll have to twist the tabs that are spring-loaded to release the riser. To remove the riser, pull up by the blue tabs on each side of the riser. There's a screw located inside the cage that will have to be removed first. Disconnect the cables in the back for data and for power. To release the cage from the chassis, you will have to unscrew the 3 screws here, here, and here. Simply remove the cage by pulling straight up. This is where the controller is located. We will first have to remove the cables from the controller. Simply push down on the tab and slide out at the same time. Repeat the process on the second cable. To release the controller from the motherboard, you will have to simply unscrew these 3 screws. Use the blue tab provided to pull up on the controller, then simply take the controller straight up to remove it from the board. To install your controller, simply place it in the guiding tabs, push down where it says push, and you will hear it click. To fasten the controller, simply screw down the 3 screws on the controller. To reconnect the cables, slide them in until you hear them click. And repeat the process for the second cable. To reinstall the cage, simply slide it down into its appropriate location. Use the screw provided to fasten the cage to the chassis. Make sure you fasten the screws on the side and on the front of the cage to make sure it stays in place. Make sure you provide power to the cage by plugging in the cable provided. And also make sure you plug in the cable for data. To reinstall the primary riser, simply line it up, slide it all the way down into place, and push on the blue tabs to fasten down in the slot. Tighten the blue tabs and fold them over. Repeat the process for the second tab and make sure it is flush. Lastly, make sure you tighten the screw between the riser and the cage. Reinstall the drives in the same order they were removed. To close the system, make sure you put the lid down flat, go back to front, and close the latch.